one. But the way you'll get to our top 20, if you don't visit our channel, is to jump over here to the top 30. And we do top 30 now, and you'll get the breakout of both sentiment and amplification for that week on the top 10. Now, for the full CPI, you're going to get the our right now it's 10 tokens, but we are going to do 20 tokens that we select. Most of those are market cap based, but this is going to be an array of altcoins that have nothing to do with market cap and everything to do with sentiment and amplification. So you've got, of course, Avalanche coming in right here at 75.63, Luna holding in at 75.12, very tight on amplification too, so that's a good sign. XRP right here, 74 and 73, and this is climbing. Then you got Oasis, Rose Network. So this is a good one, I think, that we've continued to look at, and it's also been moving a little bit over the past few weeks. Tezos made its another top 10 appearance. Chainlink, a little bit soft right here, 73,433, but a very soft amplification. So I don't know that we'll see Chainlink staying too long in the top 10 on this. Algorand right here, performing very tight with both sentiment and amplification. That usually indicates movement. FTX token, Thorchain, and Elrond, of course, holding out. Elrond slightly above right now, so this might be another price action signal for Elrond on the move. In the other top 10, or rest of the 20, Flow token coming back in. Aave, we've seen some movement there with Aave. Binance Coin holding on, but a little bit soft on sentiment, or excuse me, amplification. Polygon, a little soft on amplification. And then, of course, ApeCoin is just one of those it's an outlier just because of what's been happening, because our data picks up general sentiment and amplification. Sometimes I want to throw those tokens out and not include them, but in reality, they are part of the ecosystem, so we should look at them. I'm not saying to buy any of these tokens. This is not financial advice, but I'm just showing you ApeCoin is definitely over-indexing right now. This also warns me. Whenever I see that much over-indexing on amplification, sometimes it depends on the token. It also depends on the news, but of course, if you understand what Yuga Labs is doing, if you don't, watch our ApeCoin video, because we break it down, who Yuga Labs is, why they're important, what kind of roll-up they're doing, what that might look like. Helium, also starting to index a little bit. We'll maybe see some movement here with Helium. Hedera holding on. Phantom, trying to reclaim a position, because Phantom had really been in a good position, and I think this whole drama that we've seen, it's had a little bit of a wear and tear on Phantom, though Phantom has held in the top 20, which is pretty impressive. And then Arweave, again, dropping a little bit down on sentiment, on amplification at 70.03. Listen, if an amplification score drops below 70, that's usually a problem, because a 70 is kind of the indicator that shows good quality movement in a token. People are talking about it in a positive way. They're trading it. They're doing things that are causing price action. Amplification in the 70s with a score in the 70s or in the 80s is super bullish. The problem is when you start to see 60s in an amplification scores and it starts to separate. And that can happen in some of your tokens. I won't go into all of them because I know you guys want to get into some questions on where some of your other tokens might be flowing in. But anyway, those are the top 20. Just as a recap, Avalanche, Luna, XRP, Oasis, and Tezos rounding out the top 5. So not a bad deal. We try, as I said, we try to drop these every 10 days or so if there's enough movement in the space to give us a new re-rank. And especially now, if there is volatility in the market, if we start to see things moving, Bitcoin is on the move right now. Same thing with Ethereum. Usually we'll try to ramp up our top 20 listings, because that usually means tokens have a lot more liquidity and we see some more action, and it gives us a chance to really take a look at those.